Hey everybody, welcome to my room. I'm gonna show you guys kind of all the cool stuff that I have, that I've got collected that's in here. This is a mask for my ex-girlfriend, the serial killer movie that we're doing. Mariah Johnson made that mask for us, and really awesome. Here's a floating head. That old Dracula's War poster that we did, like the first one we did. Slices of Life, that's a really great movie. I don't know if you've ever seen that or heard of it. There's Bobby Ray Akers, producer, and Ari Lehman chopping his head off from a movie, I believe, it's like a Thanksgiving killer, I'm not sure, like serial killer kind of movie. Thanksgiving, I believe is what it's called. I don't even know if it ever came out, but, you know, I've got the poster from it, because I believe I met Bobby at the at Fright Night Film Fest. Here's this anthology thing, signed by Tiffany Shepis, I believe. Somewhere there. Tiffany Shepis signed that. So it's pretty cool. My niece gave me this for my birthday last year. Or I guess technically this year. I don't have a problem with caffeine. I have a problem without it. If you all know me, I'm a very big coffee drinker, so that's definitely the big thing. Right here, we've got a poster. Well, this is being covered. No reason other than that was the only place I could put it at. I'll put it back up later. But here's the mask, which was, I guess, as part of a comic from Dennis Wellman, you know, and signed by Denise Melody. So, met her at a lot of these things I got at like Fright Night Film Fest in 2010, I want to say. So there's a Sasquatch vs. Yeti poster. I believe that one is signed by a bunch of people who will be in the movie when we get it made, including Eliza Jane, and Jim O'Rear, and Scott Tepperman. So you can barely see it, but then a lot of them are also in Scavenger, and I've also got one with Alex Vincent's signature from Child's Play, because he's going to be in it, and I believe that's Deborah Shawn right there, so very cool stuff. Dracula's War, the newer poster with Roberto. And here is Dracula himself on Horror Knot. Made me that, and that's awesome. Jessie at Horror Knots is awesome. You should check her out. Bunch of different stuff. Clothes. I'll show you my clothes, because a lot of my shirts and stuff I wear, and you can kind of see a lot of them already. I promote them a lot on my show, too. Cody. I still need to get this movie by Jen Stone and Abel Berry. I really badly want to see. It's like some kind of teddy bear, I don't know, thing, slasher film. I don't know. It's interesting. Very cool. My friend James Fury's in it as well. Blood Night, signed by the director Frank Sabatella. I got a Fright Night DVD signed by Danielle Harris. I'll probably show you that later. Sick Flick Productions, that's my company. Trial by Terror, the original title for Scary Story Slumber Party, before it got changed. Supernatural. Okay, No Trespassing, another sign. Camp Crystal Lake, I love that sign. Right here is the WGA stuff. I've got a bunch of them, so you'll see them kind of scattered around there. I love having them. I don't know, if you're a writer like me, you probably like having your WGA receipts. You probably don't plaster them around your house, though, like I do. There's a Wolverine poster I found in the shed, and I need to hang that up somewhere. I'll figure a place out. Probably Like, I'm gonna probably put that over there and then put that up there if I can make room. But that'll be later. So, probably see that. There's a bunch of hats and silly toys and stuff up there. My friend used to give me these really crazy kind of stuff, like, you know, the Shrek 2 dolls with, I have both Donkey and Shrek. And then he gave me these weird stuff that I like. I like weird collectible stuff. I'm gonna get into everything else in a bit. There's a bunch of junk down there, Wii games and Nintendo, no old school Nintendo games. I won't show you all those. But here is my bed with my pet monster on it. There's books for screenwriting and acting and filmmaking, all that stuff. So that's pretty cool. And we're gonna go into, here's my Blu-ray rack. These are all like more popular titles. I don't think I have any indie titles on Blu-ray except for Cherry Bomb, starring the voluptuous Julin. I've worked with her. She's amazing. Love her to death. Then there is also, let's see. I know there was another one. An Evil Knight. Evil Knight's also independent. Check that out. It's a remake to Todd Cook's movie Evil Knight. I think the rest are all like kind of more mainstream stuff. I mean, stuff like this. I got this for like $1. Parkland at the Dollar Tree. Which I'm going to the Dollar Tree because I just got a new VHS player. And I have the remote. Well, it's not new. It's been in the house for a while, but it's new to me. And it's new to my room. And I've got a VHS remote control, but unfortunately the remote control does not work because there's no AAA batteries. So I'm hoping the Dollar Tree today has some dollar AAA batteries. I guess we'll see. Here's all my basically my DVD collections of like shows and movies that have been in collections. So there's like Scary Story, but then there's also like the Mighty Ducks, Back to the Future, stuff like that. I turned this one used to just have like CDs and stuff like that, but I turned this into a VHS thing since I started my collection. So I've got all my like flippers and clamshells for all that stuff. You saw those in the VHS collections. I'll be re-uploading a lot of those things since YouTube decided to kind of screw me over on that. Then here's some more VHSs and more VHSs. I'm gonna have to create a whole nother. I have to get another like bookcase to hold them. Where I'm gonna have to start putting more of these, like maybe some of the comedies or stuff into like a box somewhere until I can put them onto a. See, I'm deciding. Though I love these posters and stuff like that, I'm gonna have to put them somewhere else. You know, and then I'm gonna have to put up here. I'm gonna have to put another like case, DVD case or VHS case, or probably both, and try to put more stuff in there. I want another rack, maybe like my Blu-ray rack, where it's kind of small, but maybe a little bigger than that one if I can. So how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. If I can put like 10. I have it pretty. No, I don't know. That might be too big. Maybe if I can get it this high, so I can still reach it, because I'm a short guy. There's Scary Story Slumber Party. It's a cool looking mask, right? I'm like always worried because that's like breakable. You know, having it on my wall, it might actually fall down. So this is again. This is my dog Spanky. You probably saw him earlier. My hard drives, and Here's little Slimer. I love Slimer. I'll collect him. He's my favorite like cartoon character. And then there is Jesus, like Buddy Christ. And also, I want to show you guys that these 4 sections right here have independent films in them, so they're going to keep getting bigger and bigger, and I'm going to need more space, because a lot of my friends make some awesome movies, and they can feel free to send me them as what you like. I'm not going to get rid of any of them, because I want to save them, so I'm not going to start selling them. Plus, I think a lot of them are really, like, kind of scratched up, too, which kind of sucks, but I'm not the greatest at handling my DVDs. So, but here is, some of the favorite, The Room. If you want to see one of the worst movies of all time, watch The Room. It's so bad, but it's so good. I love it. I had to get it on DVD. I think it was like $10 on, at Amazon, so I had to get it. It's just definitely worth it. But then there's, here is this stuff, like Cave Women on Mars and Terror from Beneath the Earth. All the stuff that Christopher R. Mem did. The Monster at Phantom Lake. Things like that. Just, it came from another world. Like classic giant spider. Oh, I love that movie. Then there's a whole bunch of these, like, independent films that people have done that I've collected, like Uchijin from Outer Space is in here. Right there. Uchijin from Outer Space. So, the directors of it, and you could tell they wanted to make something, but they made something like 3 hours long. So 3 hour long. I don't even know how I ended up watching the whole thing of it, because I did. But it's also got a really cool documentary kind of stuff, like videos and stuff, and it's got one with Lloyd Kaufman comes in, and that's pretty awesome. Dr. Horror's Erotic House of Idiots. I'm going to be reviewing that next week, so I'm going to rewatch it. I may even do a review of Uchijin from Outer Space and some other films, and I'll definitely be talking about this collection, some more stuff from here. Let's see, Bigfoot Wars. I mean, just tons of independent films. Sadly, I can't find My Drawing Flies, so I'm gonna have to get that again. It's a great movie. Slaughterhouse, I'm gonna be reviewing that next week for sure. I know that. I've never seen it, and I've owned it for like 6 years, almost 7 years, so I definitely want to review it, especially before I go to Texas Frightmare, because look at this copy right here. It's signed by Parrish Randall, who is in it, but I want to get Lloyd Cryer to sign it too, and I want to talk to him about it, because he's in it. I think he plays like the sheriff, because every horror film's got to have a sheriff, right? But yeah, Lloyd Cryer's the guy that runs Texas Frightmare, and such a nice guy. Him and like Joe Ripple are two of my favorite, and they're two of my favorite guys who run like the conventions. I mean, I got a bunch of them that I'm friends with, and tons of them, but those guys always talk to me and always keep me, in the loop on things, so I really appreciate it. So, what does he say? Keep it bloody. Thanks for the support. Yeah, I've interviewed him, Parrish Randall, a couple times, so put that up there. I'll put that, and I'll put, what's the other one? This is another one. It's a treasure I found at Texas, but I'd owned it before, and then I don't know whatever happened to it, but I wanted to own it again, and I haven't really watched it much, so I might put that up as a thing to review as well. So, gotta do that, Yeah, so these are my collection. Hope you guys enjoyed looking at my room. It's not as messy as it sometimes is. I kind of cleaned it up. There's my coffee with my Dracula's War mug. I've always drink out of it all the time. So much so that, look, it's kind of chipped. I'm going to have to get a new one at some point. You can make those at, like, Zazzle. So you can make your own mugs for like 20 bucks. That's a pretty good deal for a buck, you know, of your own. You know what I mean? So there you go. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this little tour of my room, of my place of rest. I love that TV right here. I don't really have like much room, so I need to eventually get a bigger room somewhere. I have to go move out and get a bigger room because, I mean, if you look at this, it's definitely not big enough to hold everything, and I need like a desk, and otherwise I gotta move this stuff, and I mean, it's just a pain in the butt. But thank you guys. Check out that Blu-ray player right there, the bad boy. Oh, and before I go, there's a couple things. Like especially this, Sledgehammers at Dawn. This was made by the guys who did Hey Stop Stabbing Me. I am going to review it, because I haven't seen it in a while. A lot of these films I have not seen in a while, so I want to review them, and I get to watch them again, and that's pretty cool. That is pretty awesome. I love doing that. I love reviewing films I have not seen in a while and stuff, and talking about them. So, might also do this one too. Hatred of a Minute, directed by the awesome Michael Kallio, who I'm friends with on Facebook. But look at that. It's got commentary with Bruce Campbell and Michael Kallio. So that's awesome. I think it would be worth watching again, just to also listen to the commentary. Because Bruce Campbell always does some amazing commentary tracks. My favorite being, I believe my favorite being like Running Time and Thou Shalt Not Kill Except by Josh Becker. Both have amazing commentary tracks by Bruce Campbell. And The Evil Dead originally had this amazing commentary track with him by himself. And it was so funny because he was saying all the things that like Sam and Rob did not talk about in their commentary track. So I think he listened to theirs first and then tried to kind of expand on it. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool. So, well, there you go. There you have it. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Don't know if I'll do like an updated room video where I show you kind of different things that might have been changed around. But that would be probably in like, I don't know, a year or something. Maybe by then I'll be moved out, so, into another place. Alright, well, here you go. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And please keep checking back. Subscribe. And definitely let people know about this stuff. If people are interested in this kind of silliness, you know. What is over there? Is that more DVD? Okay, good. Alright, I'm going to have to fix this stuff. So I may get rid of this section, which will be horror stuff. I don't know. It's got horror films in there, but it's not super, you can't see. Too dark. Yeah, it's got some horror films in there and stuff, and I might put them in a case and put them down so I can put some more VHSs in there. Alright, well, thank you guys so much, and hope you guys enjoyed it. See ya. Bye.